Hello and yes, welcome back to another video, guys. Now, it's been a bit of time since my last video, and that's just because I've been super busy. Yeah, just finding it hard to find the time to make videos at the minute because life in general is just so busy. But anyway, here we are. I knew I needed to do a video because it's been long enough. But I didn't know what to do a video on, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. At the minute, I'm in one of those periods where I don't have too many ideas rattling around up here for the videos. But, you know, as I've already teased on the channel before, in the new year, we are going to do a bit of a change and update to the channel to keep it all feeling a bit fresh. But until then, we're gonna get to the new year. And when we get to the new year, we will have my annual roundup of the year and stuff. I'm sure people will instantly be on the Blu-ray collection video, and that will come as well. But before we get started as well on this video, I do want to just say apologies about the lighting in here. It's honestly, I swear to God, look, it's only just gone 3, and it is already that dark outside because the weather is miserable here. Anyway, today I thought, do you know what? Let's talk about some Arrow video. I have a lot of Arrow video box sets. You can actually see a few of them up here behind me. And it's my favourite label to collect, I think. I've really become a big fan of the Second Sight series as well. Criterion, I really did like Criterion, but they haven't been releasing stuff, like new stuff, that has really gripped my attention too much lately. Arrow Video, I'd say, is the most consistent, probably my favourite label. So I thought, why not? Let's do a top 5 box sets from them, because I have a few box sets. Obviously, there are people that have a lot more than me and know a lot more about Arrow Video. But, you know, I thought, why not? Let's talk about my favourites in my collection. And this comes down to the packaging and the quality of the movies themselves and how much fun I had with these sets. So first up, we're going to crack straight in here with a very, very crazy set here. And I can't imagine this will be to everyone's taste, but I really love this set. And that is the Yokai Monsters collection. Yeah, I mean, I love my kind of early Japanese movies with, like, especially the big kaiju stuff, like Godzilla, Gamera, who also has beautiful sets in the Arrow Video range, and another one which we're going to talk about in a minute. But this here is more about your more spiritual monsters from the Japanese monster kind of filmmaking side of things. And I bought these because a lot of people did say if you like your Godzilla and stuff like that, you'll probably like these movies. So I picked up this set. Actually, I picked up a cheaper version of this set first. The exact same one, but not in a hardback box and without the book. And watched them for the first time and honestly just fell in love with them. Like the original 3 films, I mean, that are in here. They're so much fun. Every film kind of trumps itself. The first one is this brilliant slow build-up in this small village to these monsters coming in. And then the second one is probably my favourite. There's just so many monsters in it. So many crazy creative ones. You can see a lot there on the cover. And as you spin the box around, you can see even more on the back. And then, yeah, the third one as well was really, really good fun as well. But I really like them. I think the second one was my favourite. And in here, you get all 3 in this case. And you get the remake. Not remake, it's just more like a modern movie, actually. The Great Yokai War, which came out, I think, in the early 2000s. And I'll be honest, I didn't like that one. I thought it was actually awful. But the original 3 in here I had a great time with. And then I was, like, about 2 months after I bought them, I was in Liverpool. I popped into a CEX and I saw this on the stand. And it was only £25. And I thought, I'm going to grab this because I really like the original 3 films. And, you know, nice hardback box. And a big book in there, which I didn't have. And, of course, the artwork that goes all the way around to the back, which is nice. But you get a few other little bits in here. And as I say, if you're looking for some good Arrow sets to pick up, personally, I think these are really good movies. These are the original 3 here. So you've got the Great Yokai, or you got the Yokai Monsters collection. You've got 100 Monsters, Spook Warfare, and Along with Ghosts. So yeah, Spook Warfare, my personal favourite. But yeah, this is a really, really cool set. So on the first disc, you get just the first movie. And then on the second disc, you get the other 2. And of course, you get your reversible artwork there with like a kind of crop poster there of the original. So yeah, that's a very, very nice set of films there. And then of course here you do have the remake, as I say, or the remake, the newer movie. But yeah, as I say, I'm not really a fan of this one too much. You've got, I need to find somewhere to put these because they're all falling off my lap. Here's the disc, and of course, again, you have your reversible artwork in there. And of course, with this one, you also get some art cards from each, that represent each movie. So yeah, my favourite, the the umbrella monster from the first one. And then on the back, the movies that they're from. So you can tell which one's the newer one, of course. But yeah, they're really fun little posters, these. I always like the... Even when you buy like a regular Arrow video set, you always get the get some art cards, which is nice. And then, of course, with this one, you also get... You get your book, which is nice and thick. Loads of information. And pictures in here, which is cool. So, yep. And a nice little fold out here, which is cool. Because on one side, if you just want to look at the monsters, you can. But if you want to read about them, on the other side, you've got some little notes next to them. So, yeah. As I say, these are fun movies. They're definitely not going to be to everyone's taste. But they're films which I very much really appreciated. And would definitely recommend picking up. There we go. That's it. Next up, I have another Japanese monster series, and that is the Demanding Trilogy. I was told this was like the Oscar-worthy kaiju movies of this era. Like, these were the best ones out of Godzilla and Gamera and stuff. Well, they're not my personal favourites. Obviously, Godzilla's a bit of a hard one to trump. But I think they're the most consistent, which is pretty nice. But the thing which I love about this set is the box itself. This is a beautiful set. Let me see if I can get this art card to fall down. There we go. The artwork is just stunning. Look at that. It's a beautiful, beautiful set. And this sort of comes off like so on the top. And just look at that. The artwork is just so fantastic. And then inside, they do slide out the bottom. This one here's gotten stuck. It's let me down. I'm trying to praise the set. Okay. Come on, come on. Right. We pop the set there. So first up here we have the first movie. And these are in the thinner cases, which personally I quite like. It saves room on the shelf. Behind you get the original poster, and here's your disc artwork as well. You get, what do you get in this one? This one here, you get one art card. I'm guessing the art cards are separated into each case. Can't really remember. And of course you get your Arrow video poster, and then you can flip it with the original poster there. And again, that's something I always love, which Arrow do, because they do that, of course, with all of their sets. Here's the second film. And you just get an art card with this one. And there we go. And of course, you get the original poster there behind. And the third one, which, to many people's surprise, was actually my favourite. And then, yeah, of course, the original poster. But one of the best things about this one is, without a doubt, the book. It's a big, beefy one. Look at that. I love the cover as well. That looks so cool. And again, loads of info and some pictures as well. Really, really great stuff. And as I say, pretty fun movies. I do want to revisit them because I haven't watched them in a good couple of years now. So definitely do need to come back to these ones and give them a rewatch. But yeah, these are really, really fun movies. Yeah, beautiful set, beautiful. And then next up, kind of the inspiration for me wanting to make this video, because I can't remember if I unboxed this on the channel. I feel like I did. I'm still sort of amazed with this set. I still keeps catching my eyes on my shelf, and I'm like, that is a thing of beauty. And that is the Psycho collection. I mean, this is just fantastic. I could sit here all day and just do that with the shower curtain. I'll say that. I can't slide it back down now. It's got caught on the Blu-ray cases. There we go. Look. Oh, it's so cool, isn't it? I love that. I mean, these films themselves, ever since I unboxed this, I have watched them all. Because I've only originally seen the first two. And I think 2's a lot better than I was expecting. I said that when I unboxed it. And I actually think the same with 3. 4 wasn't very good, though. But again, you know, it's a beautiful set. There's the back. And in here again, you know, you've got, it's pretty much the same thing. You've got a beautiful artwork there from Arrow inside. And you do have your reversible artwork because these are 4Ks. Obviously, you can't see through the plastic. And then, yeah, with all of them, you get, I think it's 3 art cards with all of them. And they all have reversibles on as well, where you can see the Arrow artwork. And they all come with posters as well. Other than the fourth one doesn't come with art cards. They all come with the Arrow poster flipped with the original. So yeah, it's a really beautiful set, mostly because of the outside packaging. But inside are some really fun movies. And I love that Arrow don't feel the need to kind of skip out with these, because they give you the same treatment for every movie. Like, you'd expect they go hard on the first film, because it's, of course, a classic Hitchcock film. And maybe the second one, because it's become a bit of a cult classic. But for them to give 3 and 4 as much attention and detail is really, really good of them, I think. You do get a double disc with this one. I forget what is... Oh, TV aspect ratio is on the second disc with this one. And then, of course, big beefy book. Great stuff in here. So yeah, this is just such a fantastic set. Let's see if I slide all them back in. There we go. And there we go. There is the Psycho collection. If you're a Psycho fan, definitely worth picking up, and definitely worth giving the others a watch, because I know that some people have still only seen the original and are a bit hesitant to watch the others, and I get it, but I think 2 and 3 are actually pretty good. Then we have up, this was such a weird one for me. I was out somewhere, saw this on the shelf, and I was like, I'm going to buy it. It looks beautiful. I've never seen the movie. I took a massive risk because it was an expensive set. Anyway, I'm so pleased I did, because I absolutely love the movie, and it is a beautiful set, this, and that is Battle Royale. I am so happy that I bought this and took the risk. Yeah, it's a big beefy set, but man, what an incredible set. Look at all of this. Look at it all. The film itself is absolutely incredible. It's one of my favourite foreign films ever. So inside you get the 4K, and each one has a different character on the cover, because you get 6 of these, I think. So in here you've got the 4K disc there, and you get a book. It's not the biggest book in the world, but don't worry, because there's another one in here. So this is exclusively about this movie. And again, just all your standard, lots of info, lots of pictures, lots of stuff included here. Arrow do not skip out. And then in here we have, I think it's the first film again. Yeah, special edition director's cut. As you can see, we've got a different character there. Different back artwork as well. And I think this is the poster. Yeah, so again, here you get, I think it's just 2 Arrow video ones, actually. I don't think it, no, it does have the original on the back. So you get the Arrow video one. Not sure what way it's meant to go. And then the original there. So I honestly watch this film about twice a year sometimes, because I really do love this movie. And then, of course, we go into the second film, Requiem. I've only seen this the once. Yeah, I wasn't big on it, but I do need to give it a rewatch. So yeah, this is the theatrical cut. And then here you get the special edition director's cut. And then here we get the official soundtrack, because it actually has such a good score, this film. I'm not surprised they wanted to include this. And then we get top trumps in here. And they're in like a little packet in here. I'm not going to take them out because it's a bit fiddly, to be honest. And then, as I said, the book, don't worry, they make up on it with this big hardback book, which is just chock full of information and pictures there and stuff. You get loads of info. Oh, there's a bun. Yeah, you get loads of stuff in here. It's really, really great. And I actually have, because I'll admit I don't sit flip through all the books or read all the stuff in my Arrow sets, but I have flicked through this one when I've been watching the film once, and it's got a lot of info in. It's a good little book. So there's that. But my favourite set, and I really have to give a big shout out and thank you to the guy who sent me this, because I still can't believe that someone actually sent me this. And that is for the Golden Harvest Bruce Lee set. This was on my watch list for ages when it was coming out, and I thought, you know what, I can't get it, because I was away on holiday at the time. I was in Hungary at the Formula One, and I was spending loads of money out, and I was like, I'm going to have to just miss this one. It was so kindly sent to me. So, yeah, this is just such an amazing set. Bruce Lee, what? I hadn't seen any of these films either. And I got to admit, going through them all, I had so much fun with more or less all of them. There was one in here I didn't particularly care for, but other than that, really loved it. And the artwork, by the way, is just stunning. So, yeah, and look at everything you get in here. Look at all of that. It's just outstanding. You can already see the huge book you get as well with all the information. Just so much going on here. So we'll go a bit quick on this one because there's a lot in here. So first up, of course, we have the big boss. And I love the artwork. I just love it. And then inside you get the original poster there. And they're all 4K, of course. Art card. Well, no, not art card, sorry. Advertisement card even. Let's pop that there. Stay. And of course, we got the big boss, the Mandarin cut. Just trying to make sure this box don't fall off my lap while I talk about them. And I actually need to watch that because I've only seen the original theatrical cut at the minute. Then we've got Fists of Fury. And again, I found all these films so much fun. They were just such a joy to go through. And of course, The Way of the Dragon. Then here we've got Enter the Dragon, probably his most famous movie. I might be right in saying. I'm not the biggest Bruce Lee expert, it must be said. Then we've got Game of Death, which I really liked. And then alternative versions, Game of Death again. And then the final Game of Death. So yeah, basically just a bonus disc, that one. And Game of Death 2. This is the only one I didn't really care for. I mean, look, it came out in the 80s, I believe, and it was like long after he passed away, unfortunately. They were working with a lot of old footage and stuff, I believe. I don't know loads about it, but yeah. Anyway, and then we got Bruce Lee, the man and the legend. The legend. I haven't actually watched this yet, but a lot of people have told me to. They've told me it's really good, so I do need to jump on that and give that a watch. And then, of course, we've got the big book. Look at this. Hardback as well. Look how thick it is, and it's just so nice. It's incredible how much they packed into this. And then you get a poster. I think this is of actually, I can't. Which one is it of? Big Boss, and The Way of the Dragon. Oops, that's not right. There we go. And then in here, I think these are art cards. Yeah, they are, but there are so many in here, like, it is ridiculous. Look at all. And like scenes from the movies. It's crazy how many are in here. So yeah, I won't go through all of them. Because there's a lot. Let me see if I can quickly put this away. Can I do it? No, maybe I'll do that one off camera. And then finally, you get a couple more cards here in this plastic wallet, and they're super glossy ones. Really nice laminate. So yeah. But yeah, there we go. There's my top 5 Arrow video box sets. I feel really grateful to have all the ones I have in my collection. It's taken me a long time to get them all, and I've got some other really beautiful ones in here that didn't make the mark, like the Gamera ones that I mentioned, and the Wolf of Wall Street single film box set with the wallet fold out's lovely as well. But yeah, there we go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed as always. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a message, and as always, I'll see you next time for another video. Bye bye.